nice and full, you can kind of spread it out a little bit, and you also want to make sure that you leave a piece or two out so that you can secure the ponytail. I like to wrap one or two pieces around the ponytail to secure it, just to kind of give it a little more sturdiness. And it depends on what type of lock pedal ponytail you're doing. Sometimes people might want the genie look, so you could wrap about 3 to 4 pieces of that around the ponytail so that it can make it stand out more, and then that'll give it that genie look. Okay, so now we're going to take the second section and go ahead, and if you're using an actual person, you can go ahead and put your edge control on, make sure that the edges are slayed, and then you're going to go ahead and take those front pieces. I always like to pull from my edges first to get the perimeter up, and then you're gonna make sure that when you're positioning the hair that you don't have any hair budging. Okay, so that's why I twisted the hair a couple of times around the edges, how I just did just now, because you want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And then you're gonna take a rubber band and secure the ponytail. Now, if it becomes a little difficult to get the hair in a ponytail, you could do what I am doing here. You just work the hair through the rubber band. The rubber bands that have been provided for you are very sturdy, so they're not going to pop. And then you want to make sure you pull all the hair from the ponytail so that you don't have any hair budging or buckling. That's what I just did. I took the hair and I just spread it. I kind of spread it out as well. As I'm pulling it, I'm spreading it out, getting the form for the fullness of the ponytail. Now we're going to continue to do the same technique that we did to the back ponytail. We're going to do that to the front ponytail. So we're just going to work our way through using 2 to 3 pieces. I hope you guys are enjoying the class and learning a whole lot about how to do these exotic styles, so you can go back into the shop and introduce these to your clients if they are not up on it. This is a great time to kind of introduce it and kind of suggest them, if they don't have a style in mind, just, hey, well, I got this style right here, and you can show them a picture of what you're doing now. Make sure you always want to take a picture of your work, even if you think it's not your best. You're just beginning, so you will always want to get to see your progress as well. That's a good thing. So take pictures. Also, remember that you're going to leave a couple pieces out so that you can wrap around the ponytail at the end. So keep that in mind, that you definitely want to make sure that none of the pieces are in the middle of your head that you're going to be using to wrap around. You want to make sure that it's around the outside, so that it'll be easy to wrap around the ponytail. You don't want a piece coming from the middle that you're trying to wrap around the ponytail. You can also add different, features to the style. As I added the rope twist on the side, you can, add other things with this style. This is just an add-on. You could do lock pedals at the front, like with the bang. So there's different ways, and I will show you at the end, a couple of different ways to give you guys ideas of different ways you can wear these lock pedals. I also want to make sure I stress the importance of not doing styles too tight. Now you definitely want it to be clean, but you don't want it to give your clients a headache. So you always want to ask them, hey, is this too tight? Is this too much tension? You can always go back and loosen it up a little bit, especially with these ponytails. The same way you did it to make the ponytail tight, you can do the same thing to loosen it up. You're just gonna take it and tug it a little bit and pull that lock or the hair away from the ponytail, from the root, okay, if that makes sense. You can always loosen up a style. That's 100. And we just have a couple of more as we finish up here. If you guys have any questions, definitely go ahead and write them down so that when we do our video call, I can address those issues. If you had any concerns or you didn't understand or you needed to see it more in detail or you need me to slow it down, I can always slow down videos for you guys. If you guys have any special requests, make sure that you write them down and be ready for our one-on-one session. And thank you guys for always believing that you can do it, because you can. And I look forward to our videos one-on-one session. And keep in mind, you can stop at any time you're doing your style and take a step back and look at it from another angle. Not just looking at it from behind. You can take a step back a couple of feet from the chair, from the front, from the side. You want to look at it from all angles once you are finishing up, just to make sure that you're placing the lock pedals in the right position, because there are different ways you can bend the lock pedals. So you want to make sure that you're bending them the right way in the shape that you're trying to go with the lock pedals. So we're now at the end, and we're going to make sure we keep a piece out or two, and we're going to wrap that around there. Now to secure the end, I wrap it around and then I do a tuck technique. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show you a little clip of how to secure a ponytail, okay? It's a neat trick that you don't have to use any rubber bands, you just use the lock. So I'm going to show you a close-up video of how I did that.